station on the interstate right there. Got a wide load sticker on the back.
Cleaning up comedy, many of the country's most popular stand-up comedians troll for laughs with R-rated material. Yeah, I'd say most of them. But our next guest says those guys and gals are using curse words as a crutch, and he's taking his act straight to the nightclub circuit to prove it. He's a Christian comedian, and his name is Fike. Welcome, Al.
Hi, Derry. How are you?
I'm doing well. You know, it's funny that you would come on today because I just saw a special from a really brilliant comedian, and I thought to myself after it was over, I thought, gosh, I should have done a count of how many times he said the F word, and I thought, wow, that's really not necessary. But the question is, how are people responding to your type of comedy?
It's a real positive response. I mean, we're finding it all over the country with a lot of us comedians who are traveling around and doing the different club circuits. And we know that there is a market of people out there that really just said, look, we're fed up with all this, and we want to have something positive and something that'll be real beneficial and helpful, something we can actually bring our kids to and not feel ashamed or embarrassed. And that's what we're out to do. Not to cut down the bad stuff. We're just trying to pump in so much good stuff that there won't be any room for the other. You know? Why
do you think so many other comedians are so successful doing the other type of comedy, the lewd comedy? Because a lot of people like it.
Well, there's a market for that. I mean, there are people who like the foul stuff, and that's fine. I mean, if they like that, that's their choice. It's just that we are tapping into a group of folks who said, we're tired of that. We would love to go to a comedy club and be able to sit and laugh and have a good time and eat, and but we can't do that, and we can't let our kids do it. So now they have an alternative because now we are providing that for them.
So I saw you do the granny panty joke, and you were doing something musical. What other kind of stuff do you do?
There's so much material in our own home that I have enough to keep me busy for quite some time. So a lot of it's just fun stand-up stuff like that.
Well, what would you like to see happen with Christian comedy? Because I know there was a real push for Christian music. There is a push for Christian pop music, very popular Christian rock. Are you looking for the same sort of response? What do you want to see happen?
My goal in life is to make clean humor, clean comedy the norm, and the dirty comedy as a result being as taboo as smoking in public buildings. I would like for it to be like, you know, we're going to come to the club, we want to hear some clean stuff. And I've often thought this too, Derry, that if on a normal club night, that the three comedians who normally, the opening act, the feature, and the headliner, if they would just come in one time, and the people knew that they in the past had done a pretty raunchy show, if they would just shock the audience, and that's what comedy is, by the way, shocking the audience, if they would shock them without using any profanity, it would blow them away. I mean, they would come back to see them time and time again.
All right,
because I think it would be...
We'll have to try that. Fike. Maybe we'll see you up here in New York. Thanks.